This is Andrew O'Brien with my YouTube PSA Management 3300 PowerPoint over safe and secure passwords. Many people resent the feeling of overhauling their favorite password or the ones they've been using since they remember. People hate the thought of getting hacked, but even more, they also hate the thought of taking the time out of their day to make new passwords for everything. Many people are looking for a solution. They know that creating safe and secure passwords are important, but how do they go about making them? Overall, it is very important to have a safe and secure password that you have remembered. The anatomy of an unbreakable password. It may seem very simple, but the longer the password is, the harder it is to crack. Password hackers have become extremely good at what they do. For example, hackers now use a strategy where they use different dictionaries of English words, names, foreign words, and run those with various capitalizations and common substitutes. This new strategy quickly breaches out about 2/3 of all passwords. If you are unsure about the passwords you are using right now, you could check the safety of them through multiple free websites who will check the security and grade them. This is a list of passwords that you should never use. This list may seem very obvious, but if you are using one of these passwords, you are at a much greater risk of being hacked due to the abundance of these passwords. Passwords like 123456, password, QWERTY, ABC, 123 are all very common passwords that many people use, and hackers also know this. Two methods for creating a secure password. One method is the Bruce Schneider's method. Security expert Bruce Schneider came up with this method in 2008 and still recommends this method today. This method involves using a sentence and turning it into a password. This sentence can be anything personal or memorable for you. Take the words from the sentence, then abbreviate and combine them in a unique way to form a password. An example is, Mizzou just won the championship. So, you can use MIZ all caps, exclamation point, won the natty, 18 in reference to 2018. Another method is the person adjective object method, PAO. This method was brought forth by Carnegie Mellon, a university computer scientist. PAO gained popularity in Joshua Foer's best-selling book, Moonwalking with Einstein. This method goes like this. You select an image of an interesting place like Mount Rushmore, and then you select a person or a famous person like Freddie Mercury. Then you imagine them doing a random action or adjective. So, like Freddie Mercury dancing on Mount Rushmore. This method of memorization has cognitive advantages. Our brains remember with visual shared cues and with weird, unusual scenarios. With this method, you know you have a safe and secure password that you will never forget. One big thing is never use the same password. Many people might not like this, but never ever use the same password. If a hacker does hack into your password and use the same password for everything, you get into serious trouble. After you are done creating your secure password with one of the steps I mentioned earlier, you should sign up for a free password management tool. In this case, all you need to remember is a single password for the password manager. In almost every instant, password managers are the way to go. In summary, password hackers have become extremely advanced in what they do. It is more important now than ever to have a safe and secure password. You should have at least an 8-digit password and never use the same password twice. You should always use one of the methods I stated for coming up with a secure password. One thing to always remember is that your complex passwords can be compromised, and you should never think you are completely secure. But with a complicated password, your chances of getting hacked are greatly decreased.